Lufthansa just cancelled 20,000 flights. Not for safety, not for maintenance, for profit math that passengers were never supposed to see. Lufthansa announced the cancellation of 20,000 flights from its summer schedule. That's not a small adjustment. That's a structural decision that affects millions of European passengers during peak travel season. The official reason: soaring jet fuel costs from the Iran conflict. Fuel now accounts for 30% of Lufthansa's operating costs, up from 20% before the war. The math no longer works on short-haul European routes where margins were already thin. But here's what passengers aren't being told. Airlines don't cancel flights they could fill profitably. They cancel flights where the revenue doesn't justify the fuel cost at current prices. In other words, if your route can't generate enough fare revenue to cover 4.56 cents per gallon fuel, it gets cut. The passengers on those cancelled routes aren't left with nothing. They're left with more expensive alternatives, longer connections, and fewer choices on already strained networks. KLM and Scandinavian Airlines have also trimmed schedules. Air Canada suspended routes it called no longer economically feasible. The pattern is the same everywhere. And here's the uncomfortable truth about what comes next. These cuts are not temporary. Airlines restructure routes based on profitability, and once a route is cut, it rarely comes back at the same capacity. European short-haul connectivity, already threatened by high-speed rail competition, is taking a hit it may not fully recover from. 20,000 cancelled flights isn't a disruption, it's a restructuring, and passengers are absorbing the cost.